Hello, my name is Bri Dogan, and in this video, I will be discussing the impact that this behavioral health class has had on my education and how I can apply it to my personal life. Although I have been enrolled in behavioral health aligned classes prior to this one, this class has served as an avenue for me to enhance my knowledge of the topic and build on previous knowledge that I gained from said classes. My enrollment in this course during this semester has been immensely beneficial in allowing me to learn more about the intricacies of behavioral health alongside implementing them in both professional and everyday contexts. There is more to behavioral health than meets the eye, and the content presented in each module prove that notion. The topic itself is heavily stigmatized within our society. Despite such stigma, newfound research has contributed to significant advancements in this sphere. In early behavioral health research, mental health was often categorized as a spiritual ailment. Post-World War I, shell shock syndrome became known as post-traumatic stress disorder in later decades. Adverse childhood experiences, abbreviated as ACEs, were behavioral health aligned surveys conceptualized during the 1980s as a tool for behavioral health providers to make connections on how an individual's prior experiences can contribute to negative health outcomes later in their lives. Examples of mental health stigmatization include categorizing individuals as crazy and treating behavioral health disorders as a moral failing. People were frequently institutionalized against their will in the early 19th and 20th centuries, and this phenomenon continues even today despite it being at a less significant scale. Allowing individuals to have a choice when it comes to the treatment that they receive is a far more effective option because it allows them to be heard. Regarding my own beliefs about behavioral health and mental health, being in this course has allowed me to garner newfound perspectives concerning both. Revisiting the stigmatization of behavioral health, I dealt with preconceptions that resulted in me being hesitant to share my personal experiences with it for fear of being judged. However, knowing that I am not alone when it comes to mental health struggles and that lots of people experience them despite not being vocal about them, served as reassurance for me. Another benefit that I gained from being enrolled in this course was learning how I can apply my knowledge of behavioral health and mental health in a way that helps those around me. I consider myself to be altruistic, and helping others is something that I enjoy. In both behavioral and mental health spheres, there are many inequities that should be addressed. Not everyone receives the necessities that they need to assist in their recovery process, which is oftentimes nonlinear. This is especially true for members of marginalized communities who have experienced discrimination within the healthcare field, whether they happen to be patients or therapists themselves. Behavioral health in community-based contexts demonstrates the impacts of collective care. It also serves as an avenue to spread further awareness of behavioral health. Compared to prior decades, mental health is more widely discussed. Trauma-informed care was another crucial aspect of this course that I intend to implement within my practice in the future. Many may not be properly informed on trauma-informed care and how much of an impact it makes in the treatment of behavioral health patients. This form of care can be utilized in various behavioral health settings, and one of the most significant examples revolves around providing treatment for individuals with substance use disorders. Highlighting the importance of providing specialized care for individuals with substance use disorders also assisted me in this course. Given that substance use disorders are stigmatized and often categorized as a choice, trauma-informed care informs individuals that this is not the case. Empathy is also another important tenet of behavioral health care, and providing care for patients in safe and non-judgmental environments exemplifies this notion. Trauma-informed care and substance use treatment also works with harm reduction. Harm reduction was another important aspect of this course that I was informed of. It is summarized with the utilization of measures that mitigate the harmful effects of substance use by meeting individuals where they are at. It is often life-saving, educational, and essential for individuals with substance use disorders. Harm reduction is implemented to reduce fatal and often life-threatening outcomes of substance withdrawals. I also believe that autonomy when receiving behavioral health should also be taken into account. When patients have agency over the care they receive, it can aid in their recovery process alongside having their struggles acknowledged rather than being invalidated. Evidence has proven that omitting punitive measures in behavioral health spheres and replacing them with measures that keep patients safe in mind results in better outcomes on both a present and long-term basis. Overall, taking this course this semester has assisted me in my journey towards becoming a professional within the behavioral health field, and I would highly recommend for others to enroll in it regardless of if they are studying related fields or out of curiosity. It also allowed me to dismantle personal biases that I had regarding behavioral health. This was also another important part of me being enrolled in this course. The information that was presented within this course was educational yet easy to analyze. Accessibility of information is also another positive aspect of this course that should not be overlooked. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. I hope you can apply the knowledge I provided in this video to your own perspective concerning mental and behavioral health. Everyone has a voice, and you can make yours heard by spreading awareness of these topics. It also assists in ending the stigma associated with mental and behavioral health. Nobody should be afraid to share their experiences with these, and spreading further awareness can improve the outcomes of not only yourself, but those around you. Again, thank you very much for your time.